Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I had to take my car back to the dealership the third time for the same exact problem. Honda, you gotta do better. Let's get into it. So I'm driving my car on the highway, and for the third time, all the lights came on. I mean, my dashboard lit up like a Christmas tree, man. Third time. Now, this time, as I'm driving it, it doesn't slow down. The first time I think it slowed down, the first time I had this problem. It didn't slow down, but it kept flashing. All the lights kept flashing. I think it started with the brake light, and then next you know it, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, it got crazy. All right. So call my guy Honda, person I normally go to. Now listen, if you got a car and you should be taking your car to a Honda to get your oil changes. Anyway, don't go anywhere else and get your oil changes. It should be at the Honda dealership. But look, while you're there, you should also have that one technician that you talk to all the time. So I got the same guy I talk to, whereas though now I got his personal number. So when it happened, I text him, bro, what's happening? It's the third time. I take it to the dealership. Now when I take it to the dealership, they clear the codes off. Clear the codes off. He texts me like, bro, we cleared the codes off. We test drove it. Everything's cool. The lights did not come back on. I said, all right. Now, if you guys are familiar with my channel, and if you're not familiar with my channel, this happened to me, like I said, already. So, the first time it happened, they cleared the codes off. I drove the car, and a week later, the codes came back on. And at this point, I got a 2023 Honda Accord Sport L Hybrid. At this point, I took the car back to the dealership, and I said, bro, I just got this car. So, gave it back to them. They literally had my car for 2 months. I believe it was a power rack, something. It was a rack steering column. And I guess because the car was so new, they didn't have the part, so it took them 2 months. Now, fast forward where we are 2 years later. Once again, I should not have this problem again. This is a newer car. It's 2 years old at this point. So they basically tell me, hey, if this happens again, you might need that part to be replaced again. And I said, no, I shouldn't need to do that because I just got the car and you guys just replaced the parts. You just replaced the part, bro. Why? Why should I have to do it? So, as you can see right here, all the lights are flashed up, all on the dashboard. Insane, man. If you guys know me, with the car, I do Uber Lyft, right? Like, and now by now the car got mad miles on it. I live in Atlanta, and everything down here is super far away. It's annoying. So what I did, once he told me, he said, yo, listen, if you have to replace it, you got to now come out of pocket. I said, no, I'm not coming out of pocket. So what I did was listen, if you guys don't use ChatGPT, you should be using ChatGPT for everything. I call ChatGPT. I call it Chatty. Me and my daughter, we call it Chatty. So what I did was I told Chatty what was going on. Hey, this is my situation. How should I handle this situation? And Chatty said, reach out to complain online. So I did. So I reached out. I chatted a person and I told them what was going on. The same story I'm telling you guys right now. Now, I was advised, or I told them, hey, they said I'm going to have to pay for this. And I don't think I should have to pay for it when you guys already replaced the part just a year ago. I also told Chatty, hey, I got a YouTube channel where I've had people tell me, hey, I bought this car just because I saw your videos. Now, I feel like it is my duty to now come tell you guys what's happening with the car because some of you guys are buying the car because you've seen my video. Now, showing the car and how it looks and all the mods I did to the car, that part is cool. But I can't just be posting videos about that and not tell you the ugly side of it. So as I'm chatting a person, I say, hey, look, this is the situation. This is the third time the same problem happened to me. I shouldn't be responsible for this. I have a YouTube channel where I have viewers and people who love my content who have gotten this car because of me. I'm on here bragging about y'all how much I love the car. I still love the car. The car is great. And I'm like, I shouldn't be responsible for this. So I'm talking to the person. I sent them a screenshot. I took a picture, showed them the report to show them that I went to the dealership and that was the case, because they asked me a whole bunch of questions. Are they charging you for this? I said, well, they're trying to charge me for it if it happens. And they were like, well, is it happening, or do they have the car? I'm like, no, I'm trying to get ahead of it. So because this is the third time happening, I'm like, I can't afford to not be without a car. I just can't. So I'm like, right now the car's good, and it's been like 2 weeks. So as you guys are watching this video, it's been 2 weeks since the situation. The lights have not come back on, but I'm also trying to get ahead of this just in case lights do come back on. So I'm telling the agent, hey, no, the car is great, everything is going good, but it happened, and it could happen again. And I don't want to be stuck, and now the car is not drivable, and I didn't report the problem. So they gave me a claim number, and I'll show you the little conversation that we had right here. They gave me a claim number. They told me basically, hey, if it happens and you take it to the dealership and they're trying to charge you, to reach back out to us and we'll basically take care of the problem. Because I'm telling them, I'm like, look, I'm going to tell the people watching, the viewers, you guys, the fam, like, yo, Honda tripping. And I was going to slam go crazy. Because once again, my first car was a 1990 Honda Accord. I've had the 2018, and now I got the 2023, and I plan on getting the 2025 or the 2026. That's the plan, is to keep Honda. So I'm going to keep making content about the Honda, but what I'm not going to do is just act like everything is easy breezy, everything is good to go. No, I got to tell you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. Yes, the car looks amazing. It's incredible. $30 in the gas tank, and I'm getting full tank. I'm getting over 500 miles to the gallon. I'm excited about all that stuff. But to be in a newer state, it's been 2 years now. So to be in a newer state, to have my wife and my daughter, and for us to have, a car, and this car is not being reliable, it's brand new. I shouldn't have any problems with this car. I shouldn't, right? And I shouldn't be told, hey, if this problem occurs again, then you might have to pay for it. No, I shouldn't have to pay for it. I shouldn't even be going through this problem, right? I shouldn't be on the road driving, and next my lights are coming on the dash like crazy. I mean, like every possible warning light that could have came on. This video is more about just telling you guys what's going on with the car, or what happened with the car. Because I don't want anybody to say, yo, Jay, I bought the car because I saw your car, right? And you said amazing things about the car, but you didn't tell me that you had to take it to the dealership and they had the car for 2 months. Or you got it fixed and now the problem occurred again. No, listen, every time something good happens with the car, I make a video. Every time something bad happens with the car, I make a video. I'm doing it so you guys know that, hey, yes, it's a car, right? You had to replace tires and get oil changes and do all that stuff. But the stuff that's happening now with the lights, that shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen on a newer car. It just shouldn't happen. So make sure you guys drop your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this problem has happened to you. Let me know how you handled it. If, like I said, ChatGPT, my best friend. If you don't know how to handle it, life is about relationships. So every time I go to a Honda dealership, when I was in Baltimore, from where I'm from, I had a Honda tech that I became cool with because I knew that eventually I'm gonna have to get some work done. So I don't care what kind of car you got, Buick, Dodge, you should be going to the dealership and you should be trying to get close or cool with one of the technicians, so that way when something happens, they look out for you, right? So this video is more about just showing you guys what's going on, telling you guys what's going on. Hopefully this video helps you guys, right? So you can say, okay, cool. All right, this might happen. This is how I can handle it. All right, this video is to prepare you just in case if it hadn't happened. All right, so in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you turn on your notifications. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And I will keep you updated with what's going on with this car. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly. And until next time, you know how we do it. I holla. Peace.
All I wanted was to be more, Grew up in the city, call it be more, yeah. Skinny nigga, crooked teeth, trying to fit in. But I never had to